What is up, YouTube family? Thank you guys for tuning back in to Wilburn Reactions. My name is Chod. If you are new to this channel, go ahead and subscribe. I promise you won't be disappointed. Hit that thumbs up if you like this video. Also, notification buttons on at all times. I do release videos throughout the day. Today, we're headed back into one of my favorites, my girl Janis and Joplin. I'm glad she has come back up. The song we are going into is "A Piece of My Heart." Before I dive in, first and foremost, I want to thank my new subscribers for coming over supporting me and my subscribers that's been here. But if you are new while the music is playing, I do like to wait to the very end to give you my honest detailed breakdown. So wait for that. Let's dive in and see what else Janis brings to the table, guys.
Possibly can. Honey, you know I did. And each time I tell myself that when I think I've had enough, but when I'm gonna show you, baby, that a woman can be tough. I want you to come on, come on, come on, come on, and take another little piece of my heart now, baby. Take another little bit of my heart. The streets looking good, and baby, deep down in your heart, I guess you know that it ain't right. Never, 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 never heal me when I cry. Baby, I cry all the time, but each time I tell myself that when I can't stand the pain, but when you hold me in your arms, I sing it once again. I said, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, take another little piece of my heart now, baby. Break another little bit of my heart now, yeah. Break another little piece of my heart now, baby. Well, you know you got it. Shine if it makes you feel good. I need you to come on, come on, come on, come on, and take another little piece of my heart now, baby. Break another little bit of my heart now, yeah. Come on now. Have another little piece of my heart now, baby. You know you got it. Take another little piece of my heart now, baby. Take another little bit of my heart, darling, yeah. Have another little piece of my heart now, baby. You know you got it. Sure that makes you feel good.
You know what? This is a side of Janis where she's a little more, I'll use the word calm in this one. I'm used to Janis, she opens up in a lot of her songs. And this is a different side of her. I got to see where she's a little, I won't use the word. It's hard to say the word calm because she's always like, but you guys know she's always elevated like at a level of songs I've reacted to where she's like really hitting some notes, going out, laying it all on the table. I think in this song she was a little bit more laid back, and I got to see a different side of her. And I was wondering for a while if this side even existed in her, if all her songs were like where she was just up there and just letting them have it. And I can see how like there's some fans that say, yeah, Janis is overrated when it comes to that. Because if you're constantly getting her at that level, then you could probably feel like, oh yeah, but I wouldn't still say overrated. I would say, she may need to show us something else, a calmer side of her. I wouldn't say overrated though, because she's still fantastic and has great vocals. But I'm glad that I got to experience this. I still was thinking she had phenomenal vocals, even if I didn't witness this side anytime soon. But now that I've gotten to see it, it showed me personally voice control now, because this is a smoother, softer song, and it's showing me she does have it, especially on that chorus. She really mellowed out, and she really showed her vocals on that. So I really like this because it's showing Janis does have this in the bag, and this right here just proves to me why she's great and why she's one of the greatest. And I'm listening to her, and I love because her voice, I love the raspiness in her voice, and the reason why, because of the story behind it. And I've learned to do research on her and find out more about her as I started and looking more and hearing more of her music. And I loved her voice because it just shows, the pain and struggle that she battled and what she went through. I always talk about this in blues, the guitar or whatever, whatever instrument in blues, doing the weeping or the singing. And Janis reminds me of an instrument. Her voice is an instrument, but she reminds me of an instrument. And every time I feel like she touches the mic or does something, you really get to feel what she's experiencing. Like, she tried to lay it all on the mic. She wanted you to feel whatever it was, and you did. Every song I've reacted to on this channel, when it's come to her, I've literally felt what she needed to put out there on the mic, and it's played out every time. And I think that's where some have to lay back and say, like, even if she was at that level, at a high level of her singing at a high level all the time and going crazy, maybe that's what she needed to let out. Maybe that's the pain and all the suffering and everything she went through in life. She needed to lay on that mic, and it had to be at a high level. And sometimes she couldn't come down from it. Maybe she just needed to lay it all on there, let it all out. And I think that's why she's at a high level. And in this song, she finally probably said, I'm gonna chill and lay back a little bit and just realize I've laid enough out, and I'm gonna lay back a little bit on this one. We just never know as artists and what they battle. You never know personally what somebody's going through. You look at Karen Carpenter, we will never know really what she battled. Like, we know from what we're told and what she battled, but personally as a person, you never know what they really felt. So we will never understand what Janis really felt, and I think she was trying to create that in music and lay it on the mic. So that's why she's saying the way she's saying, and it's phenomenal. It's a phenomenal piece of work. It's a phenomenal art, in her vocals. Like, she's showing this art skill in her vocals, and it's very unique. Her style is very unique, her sound is unique, and that's what really brought me onto her, because she has a unique sound, and I love her voice. I've never heard anything like it. That's another thing. I've never heard another woman sound like Janis. There's no other Janis. Now, there may be some guys out there that come close that we talked about on this channel, but just far as Janis being Janis, there's not another Janis I've ever felt, ever. So Janis is one of a kind, and she had a great voice. But this is another great song. I love how different it was, and got to see the softer side of her. Thank you guys for tuning back in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.